Hello and welcome. Last month I flew to Austin, Texas with my friend to attend some concerts. One of the concerts being for my favorite K-pop group, 17. It was the most fun I've had in a while. I of course couldn't leave the venue empty-handed, so I bought myself a picket. And then I remembered I have free will and can crochet mostly anything I want, and so I decided to crochet a cover for my picket. And also decided why not film my first ever tutorial. It's time. So that brings me to today's video, where I will teach you how to crochet a cover for your pickets. I would say this is a beginner-friendly tutorial and project since we will be doing a lot of half double crochets and a bit of single crochets. Now, what will you need? A hook. I recommend either a 4mm or a 5mm hook. I will be using a 4mm hook. Stitch markers. We will be working in circular rounds first to cover the handle, so it's best to have a stitch marker to know where your new row begins. And lastly, your yarn. I am using weight for yarn. Before I start, you must have learned how to make a magic ring, or what I will be doing is the chain 4 method, whichever works best for you. Let's begin. So as I said, I am doing the chain 4 method. I am chaining 4 and slip stitching to the first chain. Once I have done that, I am chaining 1. The chain 1 does not count as a stitch, just helps with starting a new round. It's hard to see, but there is a circle in the middle where I'll be going into. I'll be doing a total of 10 half double crochets. So yarn over and insert your hook into the circle, pull your yarn in, yarn over all 3 loops on your hook. And that is how you make a half double crochet. I am placing my stitch marker in that half double crochet stitch I just made to help remind me where I began. Now make 9 more half double crochets around into the same circle. Make sure you also drag your remainder yarn to weave it in. So I have now made a total of 10 half double crochets. I highly recommend counting to make sure. Now let's begin round 2. Take off your stitch marker, insert your hook where the marker was just at, and you will slip stitch and chain 1. Now make a half double crochet in that same stitch you did your slip stitch in. After that, put your stitch marker on that first half double crochet stitch. Now you will do 1 half double crochet in each stitch. You should have, again, a total of 10 half double crochets. Okay, round 3. I just did the same process as my previous round. I slip stitched and chain 1. I just made 1 half double crochet, and I will be doing 1 for the next 3 stitches. Now this round will have a half double crochet increase. I will teach you once we reach that point. So I have 4 half double crochets I made for round 3. Now in the 5th stitch, you would do 2 half double crochets all in the same stitch. And that's how a half double crochet increase is done. Now for the next 4 stitches, they get 1 half double crochet each. And on my last stitch, again, another increase. So make 2 half double crochets in that same stitch. You will end up with 12 half double crochets in total. Before I go in with round 4, let me explain why I did those increases. So here's the picket. I will refer to this part as the stem and this part as the oval. Right now I am building up rounds to cover this oval, hence why I did increases since it's a wide oval. When we reach the stem part, we will be decreasing, and I will teach you how. Once the stem is done, we will make a strap of half double crochets to wrap around the picket. Now time for round 4. Same thing, slip stitch and chain 1. We will just do 1 half double crochet in each stitch. You should end up with 12 half double crochets. I know we weaved the tail end earlier, but I'm going to secure it by weaving with my sewing needle. Round 5 will be the same as round 4. Half double crochets all around, leaving you with 12 half double crochets. And again for round 6, half double crochet around, leaving you with 12 half double crochets. Once round 6 is done, you can try putting it onto your picket, the oval part that is. This is how it looks. I am content with it. So let's go into round 7, where we'll be focusing on the stem part of your picket. So slip stitch and chain 1. We will have decreases this time. But before we get to that point, we will do 1 half double crochet in the first 4 stitches. Now for the 5th and 6th stitch, we will do a half double crochet decrease. So yarn over, go into the 5th stitch, bring your yarn in. You should have 3 loops as usual. Yarn over again and go into the 6th stitch and bring your yarn in. You should have 5 loops on your hook. You will now yarn over all 5 of those loops. and that's how a half double crochet decrease is made. Now do 1 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. And then on the last 2 stitches, do a half double crochet decrease. So yarn over, bring your yarn in. You should have 3 loops as usual. Yarn over again and bring your yarn in. You should have 5 loops on your hook. You will now yarn over all 5 of those loops. You should have 10 stitches total for round 7. Now row 8 through 18, we will continue working in rounds of half double crochets to cover the stem part of the picket. There will be no increases or decreases in the process. For round 8, you will slip stitch to the first half double crochet from the previous round and chain 1. You will do a half double crochet in each stitch. You should have 10 half double crochets in every round. And I will leave you to it now. I'll meet you again after I am done with row 18. So I just finished row 18. I'll be trying it on my picket. Do the same as well. Again, yarn stretches. Think like you're putting on a tight pair of jeans. Reminder to not be rough with your picket. And this is how it looks so far. For row 19, I'll be focusing on what I call the neck. We will do an increase round to do so. So slip stitch and chain 1 and do 1 half double crochet in the first 4 stitches. On your 5th, you will do 2 half double crochets into it, that being your half double crochet increase. After that, do 1 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. And on that last stitch, again, 2 half double crochets into it. So now in total you should have 12 half double crochets. Now round 20, we're going to do 6 half double crochets into the first 6 stitches. Into our 7th stitch, we are going to do our half double crochet increase. So go into that 7th stitch, half double crochet, yarn over, again into that same stitch, a half double crochet. And so now in our next 6 stitches, we're going to do 1 half double crochet. And our last stitch right here is going to get an increase of half double crochet. Now we should have a total of 16 half double crochets. So go and try that on. There's the oval, the body and stem part, and the neck. We're moving on to making the actual cover for the picket. To do so, I am slip stitching and chaining 1 and doing 1 half double crochet in the first 4 stitches. So here's our first half double crochet, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and this is going to be our starting point for our strap. So to start the next round, I'm going to chain 1 for every round, and then I'm going to turn it around, yarn over into here into that first stitch. I'm going to half double crochet. So now we are starting our 2nd round. Go into that 2nd stitch, into the next stitch, your 3rd half double crochet. And then your 4th, it might be a little tricky to insert your hook, but that should be your 4th half double crochet for the 2nd round. And so basically you're going to do that for all of the next rounds. I'm going to do a total of 50 rounds at first, just so I can measure it around my picket and just estimate how much more rounds I have to do for the strap. I did 50 rounds of the half double crochet strap. Let's estimate to see how much it has wrapped around. Not even halfway, dang. Okay, so that just means more rounds to be made. You can start to see how it will look wrapped around your picket. And then in the back as well. I ended up doing 104 rounds. I would estimate anything between 104 to 110 is good enough. So here I am wrapping around 104 rounds to my strap. I am stretching as much as possible and it looks good to me. Alright, so now I'm going to be slip stitching the strap. And so I did 16 half double crochets. 4 of those stitches took up this strap. And so to make it equal, I'm going to skip these 4 stitches. And I'm going to go into that 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th stitch. And then on the other side, you should have 4 stitches that are empty. Alright, so I've put it onto the pickets. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to single crochet around and as well as the back. Right here you have those 4 empty stitches. It doesn't matter where you go. I'm going to do a slip knot and then I'm going to bring it over here and I'm going to bring in that yarn. I'm going to chain 1 and then go back into that stitch and you're just going to do a single crochet. Also make sure that you are weaving in that tail end. Since I am using black yarn, I am going to add my stitch marker right here on top of that single crochet that I just did. You have that next stitch, go in there, and now I've reached the strap. I'm going to go right here into that stitch that is part of the strap. So I'm going to go in there, single crochet. So now you're going to single crochet into your strap. Here's a tip for you. You're going to go into the gap of your half double crochet and as well as the gap into your chain 1. And the next should be your gap. And the next one after that should be your chain 1. That's the process that you will do. Okay, so I went around with all those single crochets and this is how it turned out. Just slip stitch right here where I did that first single crochet. And then just chain 1 and cut a good amount so you can weave it in. And so you will be doing that again to the other side. Okay, I started working on the other side, and just a tip, if you don't know where to go next, just align the last stitches to the stitches on the other side. So right here, these two are aligned, these two are aligned. All I'm gonna do is just weave in this, and officially try it on to the picket. All right, the final reveal. Focus, Dad. Okay, so this is the final reveal of the picket, how it came out to be. But yeah, this is it for the picket. If you do end up doing it, let me know. These are my socials. You can tag me if you post on TikTok or Instagram, or just DM me. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Happy crocheting. Peace.